kind of close to this tree and have it shining more upright, in these three areas, you're going to do two things. One, you're going to highlight the house, but you're also going to highlight the trees in front and cast some silhouettes along the house. So that's what I would do, is just have three of those along there. That would look really nice. Hey guys, it's Cal from The Lighting Doctor here. I hope you guys enjoy this video with some more great landscape lighting tips. To learn more about landscape lighting, go and check out our website at lightingdoctor.ca, or if you want to see what a real quality landscape light should look like, go and check out our try it before you buy it offer, where you can get a premium quality fixture at a discounted rate with your very own battery pack, so you can go and test out how that light's going to look and feel what a real premium quality light should look like. So go and check us out at lightingdoctor.ca, or go watch more videos on YouTube just by searching for The Lighting Doctor. Hey, Sean, thanks for taking the time to send in your pictures. Yes, I will definitely show you some kind of cool ideas and stuff that you could do for your house, and kind of where to light the house, as well as the different trees and stuff you talked about. I think definitely lighting all the trees that you had talked about, especially like the Japanese maple. Okay, I kind of see what's going on here. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay, so what I would do is, this is probably the best picture. So for lighting the house, what I would do is just use some uplights like these for the majority of the project. And what I would do is, like on the front of the house here, I would try and get those uplights. I think I would probably try and get them, because these are fairly close to the house. I think if you were able to get them just in front of there and have them shining upright. The biggest problem I see when most people try and accent their house is they bring the lights far back and they shine it at the house, and then it really misses the top section, and it usually creates a very flat light. Whereas if you can get it kind of close to this tree and have it shining more upright, in these three areas, you're going to do two things. One, you're going to highlight the house, but you're also going to highlight the trees in front and cast some silhouettes along the house. So that's what I would do, is just have three of those along there. That would look really nice. And then in the front porch area, I would have one kind of in this corner that lights this front pillar, as well as this one, as well as this one. And what that does is it really makes the whole entryway very inviting. The white light is very reflective. The light hits the top here, and you kind of get some reflective light back onto this area, as well as it almost looks like you have some soffit lights and you get a nice glow up there. The only thing about the two lights you're going to put right by the porch is you just want to put something on them called a hex baffle. So what a hex baffle is, I don't have a picture here, but it's a little glare shield. It looks like a little honeycomb shaped filter that fits right over the bulb and underneath the lens here. And what it does is it just deflects the side glare. So whenever you have lights that are close to a walking area, you put those on so that you don't really notice the glare in your eyes as much, but it just does a nice job of highlighting that area. So I would definitely highlight that. And then on this side, kind of the same idea as we've done over here with the accent, with the uplights, is kind of get them over here and over here, have them shining up. And I think on this one, even because it's a little narrower, because we have this one here, you might even just put it kind of in between the window. Again, if you can kind of get it behind a plant, is always nice, because then you can create a little bit of a silhouette. You're highlighting a plant, but then you're still getting that light, kind of that second, well, to the front of the house. And by having it a little bit further out behind that plant and having it more upright, you're going to do a better job of trying to get some light up here as well. So that's what I would definitely start with. I mean, something else you could do if you really wanted to take things to the next level is actually gutter mount a light on the second story. In with one of these gutter mounts that we have, you basically just fasten the light onto there. You can run all your connections and wire in the gutter. It's actually quite easy to get up, because usually there's just like a downspout or something like this that you can either go right up inside or behind, come over here and mount an uplight. I would almost try and mount one kind of up in here that gets both of these peaks, and then same thing, have that shining fairly upright, but then it really does a nice job of balancing the whole front of the house here for lighting. And then kind of like you said, I mean, you're planting a guy over here. I would definitely try and get an uplight on that. And just definitely on the weeping tree you have over here, I would try and get an uplight on that for sure, on that guy over there. And then these are, yeah, you're going to kind of get some reflective light that's going to highlight these nicely. You've got these guys lit up nicely. If you wanted to, and this is where you could either do you could do one of two things. If you didn't want to use a lot of path lights and wanted to just use a wash light on those smaller shrubs, I think that's a good idea too, because if you use this, it's not as bright, it's not as intense as something like this. It's a wider angle. It's great for lower lying shrubs. But if you kind of had those just highlighting the bottom section under the windows plus those trees, so just in front, and have them highlight those. Again, the nice thing is you get some reflective light that kind of acts like path lighting a little bit, so you don't necessarily have to use as many. And then depending on what you've got going on here, this might be another area just so that you can kind of balance out in between where you have the uplights. You might want to throw a wash light kind of in here somewhere that's highlighting something like this. Just make sure it's kind of behind the feature, so as you're sitting on the porch you don't see the light shining in your eye. Or the other thing you could do is, this is an area where you might want to just add 2 path lights. A lot of times what people will do is they'll say, for example, they'll put like 2 path lights in here and in here. And if we have your accent light here, they'll put a path light here under this window and then maybe one on the edge. So it really depends if you'd rather uplight it with some wash lights or have some path lights. And I think same thing for here. Obviously, I just noticed these aren't planted yet. So if you're going to plant these and you want to kind of highlight them and these beams, that's a nice idea too. And having that light just kind of behind them too kind of blocks that glare from coming out of the house. So that would be a really sharp way to do it. And other than that, I think that that pretty much covers it. If you have any other questions, Sean, let me know. You can definitely play around on the website, kind of add those different lights that I talked about to your package. Transformer kit like this would be enough. You have a 150 watt transformer, 250 feet of wire, which should be plenty to do that front section of the house, connectors, all that kind of stuff. If you need to add a gutter mount, we have those on there as well. It just depends whether you want to take it to that level or not. But if you have any other questions, or you just want me to customize the kit for you, just let me know what you like, how many lights, and we can put something together for you. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks, Sean.
Hey guys, it's Cal from the Lighting Doctor here. We're going to show you how to light up your landscape using a couple of our favorite mounts. The first is our tree mount stake that you can use for mounting your lights up in your trees for either uplighting or downlighting. They're very easy to use. They have a giant screw end on them that simply screws into the tree, and then you can go and mount your light on the stake as opposed to a ground stake. So it's a super easy way to get it in the tree. It allows you to easily back off the mount as the tree starts to grow, so that tree never grows over your lighting fixture. So it's a great way if you need to mount in a tree and just keep that light off the ground, or if you're looking at doing some down lighting and you want to mount that up in the tree and have that light shining down, the tree mount stake is a great and easy option for that. The second mount is our gutter mount. Again, one of our favorite mounts. Between the tree mount and the gutter mount, if you want to take your landscape lighting to the next level and do what most people are not doing, you want to go and get a couple of these mounts. Where you're going to use the gutter mount is anytime you have a second story to your home or some peaks that you want to go and light, but you don't know how to mount a light up there, this is a great option. It basically just fits in and screws into your gutter, and then your light will actually go and screw into here as opposed to having to screw it into a ground stake. So it just mounts in there, and then you can go and angle that however you need to on that second story of your home. And because all the connections are waterproof, you can simply run that wire right up the eaves trough and into the gutter and make all your connections there, mount your light, and go, like I said, take that that landscape lighting project to the next level by getting that whole second tier of your home lit properly. But if you need more help on how to go and do that, go and access our free consultation series by visiting lightingdoctor.ca and send me pictures of your property, and we're going to walk you through some great lighting ideas to make your house really stand out. So go and check that out at lightingdoctor.ca, and I hope you guys enjoy watching.
Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video presentation with some great tips and tools on how to go and properly and effectively light up your landscape. And be sure, if you want your own free consultation video, just send me an email at cal@lightingdoctor.ca with a few pictures of your property, and we'll get back to you with some really cool ideas and ways to go and effectively light your property. And be sure to watch the videos after this one for more tips on how to install landscape lighting, as well as how to light up your landscape the best way possible.